That's bullshit. And you want to know something? We aren't going to tolerate it. The Democrats and the fake news media want to constantly talk about, oh, President Trump is a convicted felon. Well, you want to know something? The man that I worship is also a convicted felon. And he was murdered on a Roman cross.
Jesus Christ, that's stupid. I mean, we often say that Donald Trump's MAGA following is cult-like, but it's getting ridiculous. It's getting far too far out of hand, wouldn't you say?
We've seen political corruption. We have seen this throughout history. This is nothing new.
And it's not even like we don't expect this kind of thing from MAGA anymore. We do. It's just getting to a point where they're doing everything in their power to ingrain this martyr complex among the sheep in his base who will just believe the next excuse for the next bit of horrible behavior and or reckoning for his horrible behavior, like with the legal system and whatnot, which I know it doesn't really carry a lot of weight with MAGA people anymore, but they will come up with a new excuse every single time, or they'll just accept the thing and then say it's good that he's a martyr. He's like Jesus. It's good that he's a convicted felon. It's like how Jesus was called treasonous and then crucified. You know, an ending that wouldn't be the worst. My point is there's legal ramifications for treason. That's all I'm saying. And this strategy is working. It's working like a charm, like a martyr charm. Because look at this.
He's going to win and he's going to bring our country back. He's going to save us. That's how I feel.
He was asked this week about retribution. What does that look like to you?
He's not going to get angry. He's got too much to fix. He's not a vengeful person.
I mean, you think about Jesus Christ himself. Everybody went against him because he was preaching love and doing what was right for the people. And Trump's doing what's right for this nation. And because he's doing that, everybody is against him.
You mean the law enforcers? The law enforcement agencies? AKA those blue lies you guys keep talking about wanting to protect all the time? They're the ones that are out to get him? Why? Why would people enforcing the law in this country be out to get a man who did commit crimes? Maybe it's because he committed crimes. You ever heard that usually the simplest explanation is the correct one? Well, there you go. It's not because he's a martyr. It's not because of some deep state attempt to kick him out of politics. They're after him because he broke the law. He was convicted because he's guilty of breaking the law. You know that Law and Order thing you guys go on and on about? That thing that Trump tweeted so many times, just the words law and order in all caps. But his supporters are so tied up in this decades-long fable they've been spinning that they don't even know the basic fact of his crimes anymore, or even if he's still in office, or even still impeachable. I mean, look at this amazing clip.
What evidence do you have to bolster the idea that this isn't just a fair prosecution based on violations of the law?
They have no evidence to support it.
The indictments lay out.
They've been trying to impeach him so many times, and he doesn't get impeached.
Well, he got impeached, but this isn't impeachment. This is prosecution.
What?
This is unrelated to impeachment. This is a prosecution.
What? It's because they don't want him to win. They know he's going to win again.
But in, for example, the classified documents indictment, it lays out violations of the law as being alleged in the indictment. And so you're saying those don't exist, or they don't actually violate the law, or what's going on there?
I don't think they exist.
So like the audio tape of Trump saying that he has a classified document and I could have declassified it, but I can't anymore because I'm no longer president.
That Biden's son's been doing with Ukraine.
Well, there hasn't been evidence to prove that something illegal went on in between Joe Biden and Hunter Biden.
There hasn't, because that's Biden.
But Hunter Biden did something illegal with the gun. He's being prosecuted for it.
Okay.
That's Luke Beasley again doing a great job showing the complete lack of information of these very low information, very soft-brained people. To them, he's a martyr. To them, he didn't break any laws unless he did, in which case, so did Joe Biden's kid. That's always their favorite thing when they get cornered. Oh, that's a thing I don't know how to respond to. Trump, I guess, did do that, but so did Joe Biden's kid. Joe Biden's kid's not running for president. There's not a shred of evidence that Joe Biden himself did anything to benefit from or anything untoward with what his kid did. His kid did stuff, and like Luke points out, his kid is now on trial and suffering the consequences. It's not a deep state thing against Hunter Biden. It's just the law. To them, the crime he committed and was charged for only came because they just don't want him to win. They're trying to keep him out of office by, prosecuting crimes. To them, COVID's a disease which shut down literally the entire world and killed people in every corner of Earth, but was actually released just because they didn't want Trump to win re-election.
What?
The delusion is so deeply intertwined with the MAGA wing of the party, which is the entire party, basically these days, that they don't care what he says or what he does. It's all a conspiracy. So Donald Trump, former reality TV host, respect on that, can't be president again. It's nuts. It's crazy. But then again, so is a huge portion of the population in our country now, because he's leading the polls by like 1 point. Luckily, that gap has closed to just 1 point on account of the convictions, because maybe there's a couple people out there who still don't want a president committing crimes and then being caught. We prefer people that don't get caught, okay? Oh boy. I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ, by the way. You can follow me on Instagram. Thanks.